de novo, voltando aqui pra dar mais uma explicada, porque aquele dia foi meio que uns recortes de filmagem e tudo mais, tava uma correria. Agora a gente vai mostrar alguns trechos, não sei, eu vou ter que dar uma selecionada, não sei se eu vou botar alguns trechos ou o negócio inteiro, e daí quem quiser pode passar.
Acho que vai ser um trecho só.
Que é a nossa agente conversando com o Realtor pra fazer a oferta, porque a gente acabou, depois de visitar essa unidade, aquela toda branca lá que a gente falou, do layout que era meio ruim, blá blá blá, a gente decidiu, não, realmente é aquele primeiro unidade, aquele primeiro apartamento que vai ser a nossa casa, porque o preço estava bom.
Era o que a gente tava procurando, era exatamente o que a gente queria, assim. Daí a gente voltou pra aquela unidade, a gente voltou pra aquele apartamento e a gente começou a fazer o processo do contrato, não, da oferta ali. E daí a gente sentou, a gente começou a escrever, a conversar, o Anthony, que é o nosso realtor, começou a passar tintim por tintim, tudo que tem dentro do contrato, quais são as condições que a gente ia colocar, perguntou quanto que a gente queria oferecer.
E daí aquela unidade, ela tava por $300 mil, muito parecido até a primeira casa que a gente foi. E só que um dos pontos é que aquela unidade estava desde setembro tentando vender. Ela começou a 375 mil, foi baixando para 350, 330, 300 mil, então, só que ainda estava no mercado desde setembro. Então a gente falou, opa, a gente tem uma vantagem nisso, né? Então a gente tem uma vantagem na negociação porque eles estão tentando vender um tempão e o preço não está correto. Isso. Então a gente estava falando com o Anthony que a nossa base a gente queria fechar, tipo, mesmo até 290 a gente ia pagar, entendeu? Até talvez os 300, só que a gente queria diminuir o máximo possível, até porque, tipo, não tem por que não, né? Por que tu vai pagar o preço inteiro, você pode diminuir. E daí a gente começou a falar com o Anthony, porque ele tem mais experiência que nós. E daí a gente falou, tá, então vamos dar, a Nicole tava falando, eu queria dar 280, e a Nicole falou, não, vamos dar 275, eu acho. E tu
275 com 700, a gente falou.
Eu acho que foi um número assim meio quebrado, daí eu entrei, gostei, daí eu botei lá, botou como oferta, mas, claro, a gente não sabia, a gente tinha quase 100% de certeza que eles não iam aceitar aquela, mas era só um floor, o piso, pra gente começar a negociação e eles abaixar um pouco, a gente subir um pouco e fechar naquele meio, né?
E achar um
middle ground.
Um balance que fazia sentido pra nós dois. Isso. E aí a gente mandou a oferta naquele dia ainda.
Aquele dia da noite.
A gente assinou, o Anthony nos mandou, a gente conversou tudo juntos lá, só que daí ele nos mandou digitalizado pelo DocuSign, daí a gente assinou de noite, foi muito engraçado que a gente chegou em casa e a gente, quando o Anthony vai mandar, vai mandar. E daí chegou, e era uma sexta-feira, eu acho, né? Não, era uma quinta. Era uma quinta, tenho certeza que era uma quinta. E daí a gente assinou lá no DocuSign, não sei o que, mandamos. Daí no outro dia de manhã, eu acho que era...
Deixa eu rapidamente comentar algumas condições que a gente botou. Claro, dá pra ver ali no vídeo. Primeiro que tem que ser professional cleaning. Então, se tudo tiver certo, o cara vai ter que pagar um profissional com um recibo para nos mostrar, para limpar todo o apartamento. E as 3 principais condições, que são as mais tradicionais, que são, primeiro, a gente tem que ser aprovado no mortgage. Se a gente não for, a gente não tem obrigação de comprar. Essa estava na oferta. Segundo, a gente vai mandar um cara para inspecionar o apartamento para ver se não tem nenhum problema estrutural. E terceiro, a gente vai review o condo docs, que é o condomínio, tu tem que ver tipo, quanto de funds, condomínio funds eles têm, porque quais são as reformas projetadas para os próximos 10 anos, para ver se vai ter dinheiro suficiente para fazer, se a taxa, ali naquele apartamento estava por volta de 600 e poucos dólares por mês, isso de condomínio, se aquilo ali era suficiente ou se estava projetando duplicar, triplicar daqui a 2 anos, e que mudaria. Então essas eram as 3 principais condições que a gente tinha.
Isso.
E daí a gente mandou a oferta pro cara naquele mesmo dia, com todas essas condições e com preço de 275 mil.
Isso.
Continue.
E daí, thank you. Aí no outro dia de manhã, na sexta-feira, o Yuri me liga, acabei de receber do Anthony que eles, tipo, estão negociando, porque uma parte minha ainda tava meio nervosa, daqui a pouco eles nem nos responderem.
Sim, assim. Isso aí é um insulto, não quero nem negociar contigo mais.
Exato, e o Anthony, o nosso realtor, disse que o realtor deles, do seller, é bem agressivo, ele é muito agressivo, e daí eu fiquei, meu Deus, daqui a pouco
agressivo no sentido de sales, assim, de tipo...
Sim.
não de porrada, mas de seios, no sentido, sabe aquele vendedor xarope, assim, que tu tem que fechar, tu tem que fazer isso.
Agora,
essa agressividade que a Nicole quer falar.
Isso. E daí, eu tava com medo deles daqui a pouco nem nos responderem. Daí eles responderam e eles disseram 290.
290.
Aí o Yuri disse, vamos aceitar.
Não,
Foi sim.
Calma. Deixa eu falar. O que eu te liguei, eu disse, ó, eles estão falando 290. Por mim, lembra que eu te falei?
Sim.
Por mim, 290 já vale a pena. Eu vou conversar com o Anthony pra ver o que ele sentiu na ligação. Se o cara falou, tipo, se foi uma coisa assim, tá, então vamos tentar 290. Ou se foi, tipo, 290 é o meu último preço, por menos disso eu não faço. Então eu queria saber qual era, o que foi. Porque eu não tinha muita informação ainda.
E aí, agora eu tô tentando justificar.
Não, mas foi exatamente isso que eu te disse.
Tá bom. Aí eu disse que eu achava que não, que a gente tinha que voltar, fazer uma contra-oferta de 280. E daí o Yuri ligou pro Anthony, o Anthony concordou comigo, a gente ofereceu 280.
Não, foi
Não, foi sim, o Anthony fez esse processo primeiro.
Não, sim, daí eu liguei pro Anthony. Não, lembra, a gente ofereceu 200, foi só mais uma. Foi só o oferecimento de 285 mil, não teve...
Eu acho que não.
Sim,
mas ok, então tá. Então a gente ofereceu 280 ou a gente ofereceu 285 já direto. No fim, a gente fez a negociação, fechamos 285 e aí, a partir do momento que eles aceitam, tu assina lá os negócios de aceito.
Não, tu tá certo.
Eu
280,
tô certo.
Porque o Anthony falou, não, vamos subir só até 280 e pra gente ver onde a gente fecha, porque não vai ser aquele.
Porque se a gente tivesse ido com 285,
eles iam fechar 287, alguma coisa assim.
Não,
então,
foi 280,
é verdade. Ele ofereceu, é que faz tanto tempo não, mas aconteceu tanta coisa. Mas... Recapitulando, a nossa primeira oferta foi 275, 700. Eles falaram, não, 290. A gente falou, não, 280. E daí eu falei pro Anthony, ó, até 285 a gente paga sem problema nenhum, pode fechar.
290 eu acho.
Até 290, mas eu queria 285 ou perto de 280. E daí depois ele me ligou, tá quase acabando a bateria. E depois ele me ligou e falou, conseguimos 285, ele tá pronto pra fechar, babá. E eu peguei, daí ele falou, só me diz o que vocês acham. E daí eu peguei, liguei pra Nicole e tudo mais, a gente falou, 285, vamos fechar. Beleza. Liga pra lá, liga pra ele. E daí
Isso tudo na sexta-feira.
Sim, no mesmo dia.
Isso tudo na sexta-feira, durante a tarde, eu ligava pro Yuri. O Anthony já te ligou? O Anthony já te ligou?
E daí, foi isso aí. A gente vai botar alguns trechos aqui, tá quase acabando a bateria.
E aí, o próximo vídeo, a gente vai falar de todo o processo, de como foi depois que eles aceitaram a oferta.
Isso.
Tudo que a gente teve que fazer, todos os custos escondidos que aparecem enquanto entra nesse processo de realmente comprar. A gente vai falar de tudo isso. E também falando do momento, eu acho que vai ter mortgage, condo review, como que foi a inspeção, o processo de pintura que a gente vai ter que pintar o apartamento, todas essas coisas. Também outra coisa que a gente acabou de descobrir no meio do processo depois do condo document, várias coisas. Então, por esse vídeo é isso. A gente espera que vocês tenham gostado de acompanhar essa nova etapa da nossa vida. E a gente se vê na próxima.
I'm going to just go through it with you right now so you guys kind of get an idea of what we're talking about here, and we can kind of discuss it. So you got the seller, the buyer's going to go to you guys, the condominium, the address, the plan, unit factor, and unit, the attached goods, which are going to be, which include the fridge, the stove, the dishwasher. I think on here they're including everything. It actually goes into unattached goods. Purchase price we're going to do. You know what? Like you were talking 10% less. I mean, let's start there and see what happens. I mean,
if they reject it, do you think they're gonna not like us anymore if we
don't worry
offer
about
more?
being liked. You know, like in the end, an offer is what they want to have. You know, I mean, 280 would be a really good offer in the sense that we have room to. You know, that's where they would like us to be because we could probably settle at 290. They would like that. We start at 270. They may be offended and say, you know what, we're not even going to respond and say no. We won't.
Yeah, that's what I'm worried about.
What do you have to lose? I mean, it's up to you guys where you want to start, but
I think
they didn't try.
280.
But that's the thing, and I'm not saying yes or no when I'm bouncing off ideas off of you guys, but you can't, if you go 280, you can't go lower. After you go 280, it's 280 or up.
But
if you go 270 and they don't reply, you go again with the 280. You know?
I don't know. They already have this thing from
They've been trying to sell it for a long
300
time.
something, 360, 370.
Yeah, they started at 360.
But
and
that's
they
the
went
thing,
down.
and they kept lowering it,
Yeah.
kept lowering it, and kept lowering it, and kept lowering it, and they have another unit in this building. Do you know if it's the same
No, it's a
seller?
different person.
Okay, so they have other options. You know, they know we have other options. If we don't like this one, we can go to the other. You know, I don't know. I'm not saying yes
Here's
or
kind
no. I'm not saying yes or no. I'm just saying.
Okay, I'm gonna just go through these so you get it. So the purchase price will be whatever we offer.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and it includes goods and service, GST.
Mm-hmm.
What they're gonna say is, when do you want this completed? I'm actually just gonna fill this out. So we're going I'm gonna put 375. Okay.
Sounds good.
What's
oh sorry, 275. That's gonna be the offer.
Yeah, I like 275.
Yeah.
That's a solid number.
Mm-hmm.
We could even go like 275, 250
No.
for like psychological reasons.
What?
I was talking to one of my coworkers,
Sure, let's
and
do
he
it.
was saying, because
Why
you know,
not?
like marketing.
It's
He
great,
studied
but
that in marketing.
it
Like
may work.
he made an offer, right? In like a small town in Ontario, he made an offer for 300, and they rejected. So he went 300, 250, and they accepted. Of course, there were like other factors, but like.
They will be curious about.
That's what I'm saying. Like, why 275?
So let's go
and
275, 750 because that's 750
Then, yeah.
sounds like more. Okay.
Absolutely.
275, 750. So what would you guys want as a possession date?
Say
Let's
if-
go August 15th.
August 15th.
Yeah, that gives
It's
lots
the
of time,
best,
and you know
yeah.
what? They're not gonna like it, and it'll be part of our negotiating.
Yeah.
So we can use that to negotiate too.
Okay.
That way, there's time to move. There's time to get possession and do all the moves you got to do.
Yeah.
So let's go
we can
August
do everything.
August
Okay.
15th.
If
And
they're like
if they-
that, if that's the worst for them, I don't think they have someone living here. But if that's such a big deal for them, then
Yeah.
we can check maybe
Yeah, we can
do
talk about
something
it.
different. It's not a big deal for us as well.
Okay.
The best date is August 15th.
Okay, so we put August 15th as a possession date. These general terms are basically saying that this is an Alberta contract, that you're represented by somebody different than the seller's represented. The seller needs to disclose things like material latent defects, which means problems with the place. Can you do 10,000?
Is that outside of the down payment?
No, that's part of the down payment. So you put $10,000 down, it's part of the down payment.
Mm.
So if this is, let's just pick 300 as a number, just so it's around this.
Yeah.
So
Whatever.
5% of 300 is 15,000. Is that right?
I don't know. I'm bad.
10% is 15,000.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's what you got to put down is
That's fine.
15,000.
Yeah, no, that's good.
Yeah, he handles our money, so
Okay. Okay, so you could put $10,000 down as an initial deposit, though.
Yeah.
Okay.
is
so-
that if we don't close, they give it back, right?
Of course.
Okay,
absolutely.
just like making sure. 'Cause
Okay, and then it says here the buyer and seller will appoint. It's Len T. Wong's brokerage, which I think is Remax. So that's who the check is made out to. So that's seller's brokerage. And then basically you have to be a draft. So you got to give a draft, which is like a certified check.
Mhm.
And then that's what we're saying. So we're basically saying now, as long as this is $10,000 goes to the purchase of the property, if you guys release the conditions and don't go through with the deal, you'll lose the money. Does that make sense?
No.
So what happens is this is conditional to a home inspection, to financing, and to condo docs. Those are our three conditions. So you need to literally say, I waive my conditions, and then the deal is yours. You own it. You waive the conditions. You own it. Now, if you walk away and say, now I don't want it after you waive conditions, you're going to lose your 10 grand.
Okay. So after you say I want it, like I'm waiving all of my conditions because I want it, then
But we'll know for sure. At
Yeah,
the time
yeah.
we have the finance
Yeah,
and our
exactly.
mortgage approved.
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah, that and the home inspection.
Yeah.
Those
And
are
the
our
condo
conditions.
docs.
Yeah.
And the
Oh,
condo
that's
It's
docs.
just
fine.
like, oh,
Then
I
we'll-
changed my mind because something
No,
happened.
no
Then you lose
change.
10K.
I'm just like, the only thing I need, like, if someone finds a problem with the unit,
But
we're
that's
off.
the conditional.
No, yeah, I know. And if, like,
We're not
we're
approved
not
or
approved
something.
for
Yeah.
like
Or
300
we're approved, but
or
with like
maybe-
10% interest,
Yeah.
and like fuck them.
Yeah, no, I hear it. So that's part of what we got. So once we release conditions, we're committed. So then this talks a little bit about the deposit, that there's no interest on the deposit, and the deposit goes to the seller. Land titles, basically the title, which is what the title is, that where your name is on and the mortgage is on, will be free and clear of all liens and encumbrances when you get it. Representation and warranties just goes in to say that the seller has the right to sell the property. Basically, the seller has the right to sell the appliances or not leased or anything like that. and there's no warranty because it's a used house. But your home inspector will tell you all that stuff. He'll go through and tell you what's going on with
Do you
that.
have a home inspector you trust?
Yep, I've got a few of them.
Awesome, great.
Once again, we talked a little bit about material latent defects. This discusses a little bit about that. They need to explore. They need to say if there is any defects. So now we get into conditions. The conditions are buyer's conditions. So we got conditions like condo documents. So we're saying that the condo docs need to be reviewed by. We're gonna say like today is the
A Thursday, 9th.
the 9th. Okay, Thursday the 9th. So we're gonna say we want to have the condo docs and everything done by. We're gonna aim for the 20th. So we'll have the 20th to do it. Okay, so that's what we're gonna aim for. So it'll be before 9 p.m. on what do we say, June 20th, 2022. And then this just talks about the condo docs. So basically what'll happen with the condo docs is we'll be able to review them. You know, sometimes we pay people to review it because it's quite thorough and lots of information. So that way someone will look through it. In the big picture, a big part is how much is in the reserve fund, which we can see that. And that'll be like, well, there's not much there, we should definitely get it reviewed, or there's enough there, but you can pay someone to look it over.
Okay.
Yeah, I can do some research as well.
Okay, and then and we
What
wanna,
should we look out for on those outside of like the reserve fund?
the big thing is you know, they're going to tell you it's like it's a 5 and 10 and 15 and 25-year plan of what needs to be done. So they go through it and they assess, you know, we're going to put new windows in, or we're going to need a new roof. So determining what needs to be done in the next 10 or 15 or 20 years is a big part of it.
Okay, cool.
Because if they don't need to do much because they've kept it up and there's money in the reserve fund, you're laughing. But if they anticipate a problem, like we got to put a new roof on the building, they may do a cash call. We'll talk more about that as we go on. So we're gonna say we want to have our condo docs by, just let me see here, let's say June 14th, 2022. So then financing, we're going for 95% financing, right?
I don't know what that is, but for sure.
That means you put 5% down.
Oh, okay.
And we want to go for June.
Is that 5%? 20?
15,000.
15. It will be like
We're going
7%. No, we can do 20.
Oh,
Not a
okay.
big deal. But yeah, we can do 20. I'm not sure what's the percentage for this.
30 is 10%. So that just remember that. That's the magic number if it really comes down to the crunch. 'Cause lenders sometimes ask for more down. Property inspection.
No.
We're going to need a property inspection by 9 p.m. on June 20th as well. And
Yeah, sorry, I forgot the ball.
those are the only conditions we have. So once again, we need to release the condition, sign off to release the conditions.
And then we go into like negotiations and
No,
stuff?
we're going to negotiate once,
Before.
when we come in to buy it.
Okay.
Okay, so there's no attachments or schedules. The condo fee is, I think it's
600 something.
66,
Yeah, it's very expensive.
$656.
It's very expensive.
Well, you know what? These days, condo fees are getting expensive.
Yeah, we were seeing that too. Do you think we can't negotiate the condo fees, right?
No.
Okay, cool.
And the only other term we're going to have is 24-hour walk through prior to possession, and professional cleaning with a receipt provided. So we're going to say we want it professionally clean, and we want to see the receipt that it was done. Closing process. So basically what happens with the closing process is when we've done all this stuff, you're going to go down to the lawyers about a week before closing, and you're going to sign the document with the lawyer, and then the lawyer is going to take care of the money coming in, making sure everything's paid off, and transferring the lien and the money owed to the title.
Okay.
And
So
insurance, basically with this unit, I don't think you need to get insurance. It's covered in your estoppel certificate, and that's really everything here. Then it talks about the notice. Basically, the notice is simple that if you once you write down I release conditions, then you release conditions, or else we're going to say we do not release conditions. We don't want the place.
If
Okay.
they back down, do we get our deposit back?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, for sure. You'll
Sorry.
definitely get it back.
She's like high energy.
Shit. She's never bitten like that. What's up?
just a new place. I don't have any toys to play.
Yeah, I'm
That's
sorry.
okay. That's okay. We're almost finished. So that's basically it. I'm gonna leave this with you guys so you can read it through.
Okay.
I'm also gonna get Semra, my assistant, to send this over to you via DocuSign, so you can look it over.
Okay.
I'm gonna leave this with you right here, so you have this.
Okay.
I'll put this stuff with me, and you can put this in here. So this here, the buyer is gonna be you guys. I think everything is pretty well here.
Okay.
So this is just a copy you can read through. Once again, my assistant's going to send you over a copy via DocuSign, so you have it.
Okay.
And then that's it. That's it for now. Yuri knows all this stuff anyways, because he used to do it all.
Okay.
And then we'll see what happens.